Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look at 1999's The Iron Giant. This is a first-time watch for me. The only thing I know about it is that it's got Vin Diesel in it, so it's got to be awesome, right? That's all. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Spoiler for Dave here.
Spoiler.
I have seen it. It is great, so I'm going to be with you guys watching these guys react to it, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to enjoy it with them as well.
Well, I know one thing about this movie. It's got Vin Diesel in it, thanks to Captain Spoiler over here.
Yeah, you
but,
blink, you miss it.
It came very highly recommended. A lot of people requesting this one. So, I love my animated movies. I'm really excited for it.
First time watch for this guy. I know a lot of people have been requesting it for a very long time. We're finally here to it. I know nothing now. Well, I know two people who are in it, but that's all I know. I know nothing about the story at all. See, I helped you out. Let's go!
We've seen a few movies start like this. It's either Transformers or A Quiet Place or
Predator.
Predator.
I lost my bearings and I'm taking on water. My last good reading is 44 degrees north.
Oh.
What is your current position?
I don't know exactly, Portland. Off the coast somewhere near Rockwell. Wait, the lighthouse. I see it.
Oh. That's not a lighthouse. Oh,
That's
oh
definitely not a
no.
lighthouse. And that's
Well,
our
the-
Iron Giant right away.
But the way they're doing that rain is trippy.
It's actually pretty cool.
And for 1999, might have been early computer animation.
There goes your boat. Is our guy going to come save the day or
I was
what?
going to say, is this film really going to start off with a death? He's on a rock. He made it. Oh, he is at a lighthouse. Nice.
Well, that was awfully kind of him. And he kind of wrecked the ship, so...
Hey, Mom, guess what I found?
Hogarth, we've been through this before. No pets.
Not a pet, Mom. It's a friend. You'll never know he's there. I'll keep him in a cage.
Until you feel sorry for him and set him free in the house.
Mom, at least look at him.
Well, let's see what he is.
All right. Where is this guy?
Daddy, I can't read this handwriting.
Well,
Uh-oh. Got loose in the restaurant.
Hold the mayo and the mustard. How about just hold the...
Oh, it's going to get back in the kitchen and tear everything apart. Oh, it's
Oh,
a squirrel.
just a squirrel. That's not a big deal.
Huh? What's that?
Please don't move, sir. My pet's under your table.
I know you've seen
Don't look.
Christmas Vacation. Squirrels are dangerous.
Well, that's true.
Don't worry. He's friendly.
Tell the truth, dang it. It came from outer space. I saw it.
Oh, here's our guy.
It's an invader from Mars. An unidentified flying object.
Unidentified? Knowing you, Earl, I'd say it was either whiskey or beer.
Hey, I saw it too.
I rest my case.
I believe you. What are you, Sputnik? What a flying saucer from Mars.
uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Squirrel in the pants,
I
never
didn't really
good.
say anything. But if we don't stick up for the kooks, who will?
Is my son bothering you, sir?
Yes. No. Call me Dean.
We're going to get your pet, honey?
I will, Mom. Right after I finish talking with
Dean,
Dean.
found your pet.
Where?
It's on my leg, man. I'm sorry, kid. I'd like to apologize to everyone in advance for this.
Oh,
In an animated.
Chain reaction.
Check, please.
It's a rat.
no, it's a squirrel.
Should put back in the edit. Oh, squirrels aren't bad.
Hogarth, honey. I'm really sorry, but I need to work late tonight. There's some cold chicken in the icebox.
Okay.
I Love you, honey.
Me too.
And Hogarth? No scary movies, no late snacks, in bed by 8 o'clock.
Come on, Mom. It's me, remember?
Why, who's there? No. No. No!
Who's done that?
Oh, the brain got him.
Stupid antenna.
Ah, the antenna. Well, it is 57,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Got the old Red Rider.
He's got a helmet too, and boots. Oh, just a substation. Oh. Oh,
Oh no.
look at the size of that robot. Oh,
It eats metal?
yeah, it's like Trap Jaw.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, mom's not gonna be happy. Little man's not home.
We can't touch him, kid. Oh, well.
hit on off switch.
This is how they become BFFs.
Oh, I like how they did that sound effect with the cables.
Ah, don't do that. Like a lion's head.
Oh, here come the eyes.
Hogarth? What do you think you're doing? Don't you know better than to wander off at night alone? What if something happened to you?
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, don't you ever do that to me again, Hogarth.
But, Mom.
There's a
Mom.
You won't believe this. Something ate our TV antenna.
Oh, Hogarth.
No, I'm serious. It eats metal.
Stop it! Just stop.
Do you
I'm not.
not see the destruction behind me?
Ted Mansley, United States Government, Unexplained Phenomena Department.
Marv Loach, I'm the fourth.
What happened here?
Sometimes the line will snap if the weather is bad.
But for a whole tower to get twisted up like that, whoa!
It's almost like it was bitten off by some enormous beast.
Enormous beast. Yeah. What do you think? Escaped gorilla? So, were there any witnesses?
Well, sir, if you'll just follow me.
Shoot. Oh my God.
That means something big's happening here, eh?
No, Marv. Big things happen in big places.
Now I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
Biggest thing in this town is probably the homecoming queen.
That one gave it away right there. I should have waited.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh
know
my
that was
God.
coming, though.
Yeah, that would have done it.
There's nothing like it's like a big chomp out of the side of the car. It's like a bite out of a ham sandwich. Like,
That's gone.
What are we looking at here, Mr. Manley?
something big, Marv. Something big.
Oh, his name was on there.
Yeah, part of it anyway.
Part of it. I can't wait to find out why or how he just eats metal.
Yeah.
And I know it's an animated. I shouldn't go that deep.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how the inner workings work with the robot giant.
We're made out of meat and we eat meat, so he's metal and he eats metal, maybe.
It's ninja quiet, too.
Yeah. You could maybe snap a picture while you're running.
You'd think the footprints would, they'd be able to track those with this thing.
Anyone else ever get clotheslined by a branch
no.
while running or riding a bike?
I got clotheslined by the handle on a decorative well. Just boom.
So, I guess you're not gonna hurt me, huh?
God remembers.
Do you talk? You know, words, blah, 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 like that? Can you do that? Blah, blah, blah? See this? This is called a rock.
Rock.
Now that is a tree.
Tree.
Rock, tree. Get it?
A lot of foreshadowing here in Vin's career.
Yeah, tree. Andrew can relate real well.
Trees.
And rock. I mean, that's your new thing too, isn't it, on Red Dead?
Boulder.
This is the greatest discovery since, I don't know, television or something.
Discovery of television.
People always wig out and start shooting when they see something big like you. Oh, wig out. It means crazy. Like, Getting dark. And if I don't get home soon, Mom's gonna wonder where I am. Just stay here, okay? I'll come back tomorrow. No. Me go. You stay. No following.
Like working with a puppy.
I'll come back tomorrow. Now stay. Look, you can't go stomping around and you can't come with me. My mom will wig out. I'll bring you some food tomorrow. But I gotta go home now. So, goodbye.
Oh, it's gonna like those railroad tracks.
I was gonna say a train.
No. Put it back! Put it back right now!
Oh boy.
Not sure that's gonna work.
See, like this. There's one here, that one there. Okay, over. Good. Now the other. Okay, good enough.
Good enough.
Please leave it alone. The train is come on, let's go!
Train!
Perfect. Oh.
Oh, boy.
No.
Oh shit, they had a hit.
Oh, he's busted up. All of the parts all come back.
Well, dude, we just learned quite a bit in that last 60 seconds out of Iron Giant there.
Yeah, he's
very
like
precise and put himself back together.
Anyone report seeing anything?
Train accident? What do you mean he hit a giant creature? What creature could be big enough to...
I need your car.
Oh, look at that. Not a big deal at all.
Barely an
inconvenience.
I know my Terminator.
Ah, there we go.
Where'd it go?
His English is improving.
What happened here?
You're not going to believe this, but it was giant metal man.
Oh, of course.
Oh my God. For the food that Mom has put in front of us, and stop! The devil! Get out of here! Satan. Forgot to wash my hands.
Well, okay.
It's like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Fun times.
Hey there, Scout. Kent Mansley. I work for the government. Your parents home?
Or eating.
Boy.
Who's there, honey?
Oh, hello there. Do you have a telephone I could use?
That's where Christopher McDonald is so perfect for this.
But, sir, I've got an eyewitness.
An eyewitness with a concussion.
It caused a train wreck.
Tell me again, Mansley, and this time, listen to yourself.
A giant metal monster.
Nobody messes with Shooter.
Choke on that, baby.
Choke on that, baby.
Annie Hughes. And this is my son, Hogarth.
Thank you, Annie.
Oh, is he gonna remember?
That's Hogarth.
Hogarth? An embarrassing name. I'm gonna call him Zeppo. Hogarth! Hogarth Hughes! I have something for you, Hogarth.
Your BB gun. Where did you find that?
Up at the power station.
Hogarth was out there the other night.
Really? See anything unusual, Hogarth?
No. Gotta use the bathroom.
The other night, he couldn't stop talking. I mean, 100-foot robots.
A 100-foot robot? That's nutty.
Hogarth? Hogarth?
Mom! Little privacy!
Sorry.
Picks up the whole barn.
You're hungry, aren't you? But I don't have any metal here. Just follow me. Pick me up, okay? Wow.
That would be awesome. Kid's not much afraid of heights, I see.
Oh.
Hey, look. I guess that would be okay to eat. It's been there for months. We gotta hide! You know, hide!
Oh, no.
Don't.
What bad timing. Oh, it's our
Dude.
guy.
Oh, Dino.
Dino.
That's perfect. There you go.
Just got an idea, didn't he?
Scrapyard.
You hear him?
This is it. All you can eat.
Better hurry up and eat it.
Turn it off!
Sits on it, muffled.
Just turn it off!
Oh!
Hey, I know you. Squirrel Boy.
Hogarth.
By night known as Hogarth.
By night.
Listen, you're not gonna call my mom, are you? She doesn't know I'm out.
Don't worry, kid. Look, it's not my style to report a guy to the authorities.
Did you hear that?
No, wait! Stop!
Love the robe.
It's okay!
God.
He isn't gonna...
Run, kid, run!
It's okay! It's okay, he isn't gonna hurt me!
Might hurt you.
Do not squash him.
He's hanging by
name
that
is
rope
Dean.
pretty
We
snugly, huh?
like Dean.
Dean.
He needs food and shelter.
Is that a yes?
I did not expect that.
Whoa.
You got plenty of room here. This place is perfect.
Nice.
Away.
37 minutes later.
You don't even know where he came from or what the hell he is.
He's my friend.
Yeah. What am I? Am I your friend? Bring some Frankenbod, out-of-state plates over here.
Out-of-state plates.
So, you can stay?
Tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know about tomorrow.
Little man's been out all night.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have to go to school, or is this weekend?
You're up already?
Just making the bed.
Well, that's nice. But come downstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Morning, sport.
Oh,
Sleep
no.
well?
Mom!
Isn't it wonderful, Hogarth? We finally rented our room.
Of course.
Why would you tell your mom about a giant robot? Say, what'd you see at the power station? Did you tell anyone else about this, buddy? Hey, how big is this thing, right?
There are two kinds of metal in this yard. Scrap and art. What you currently have in your mouth is art.
Oh, Dino. Starting to become a fan.
Forget it. It's gone.
Hey, look at that.
It's not bad.
Just gonna say, it became better art.
All of a sudden he's gonna be this.
I don't feel safe, Hogarth. Do you?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your gold-armed security, Hogarth. You think this middleman is fun, but who built it? The Russians, the Chinese, Martians, Canadians? I don't care.
It's our aftermarket.
Tell me about this thing. You are going to lead me to it, and we are going to destroy it before it destroys us. Just hold that thought and stay right there.
Oh, boy.
Little.
I thought you were in trouble.
Sucks.
You have him doing arts and crap.
Well, smart guy, what would you have him do?
Main systems on. Main engines on.
Is he gonna do like the crane, like swing him around in a circle?
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast
So we
off.
gonna throw it?
I was gonna say.
Dude, I thought he threw it. Like,
He's doing the Spies Like Us G-Force simulator.
He has not had any sleep, so good for him for rocking and rolling.
Well, can you move Coolsville to someplace less conspicuous?
How about the lake?
Okay.
Aw, come with us. It'll be fun.
Oh no.
Hey, Dean! Watch this.
All right, we're watching.
This one's for professionals only.
How often do you hear "watch this" as a parent? Watch this. Watch this.
I was gonna say it's got to be cold.
In. The water's great.
It's like fall in the Northeast.
Pass.
Where is he going?
Iron Giant says pass.
Oh no, here it comes.
Dino's gonna get doused.
Oh,
look at the wave.
I think more than just doused.
Catastrophe.
The fish are going out into the and a raccoon.
Thanks. I think I'm feeling better now. Much better.
Oh, did get it.
There it is.
It's the monster.
Ooh, he's not gonna like that.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Why?
It's dead. Understand? They shot it with that gun.
Oh, what's going on here?
Guns kill.
Guns kill.
Something on his home planet, maybe?
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Flashback or something.
I know you feel bad about the deer, but it's not your fault. It's not bad to die.
I
don't know. You have a soul. And souls don't die.
Stare up at the stars.
You're late for dinner, Hogarth. Your mom's working late tonight, Hogarth. So it's just us guys. And we're gonna have a little chat. Sit down.
Easy, dick.
The giant metal man. Where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How about this? You've been careless, Hogarth.
It doesn't prove anything.
It's enough to get the army here with one phone call.
Then what's stopping you?
You can't protect him, Hogarth, any more than you can protect your mother.
Oh, that's a little bit low.
You can make it so difficult that it would be irresponsible for us to leave you in her care.
Oh, dude, what kind of dirty shit is this?
He's in the junkyard.
Of course. Food for the metal eater. I wouldn't worry about this, Hogarth. It isn't really happening. This is only a bad dream.
Oh.
What?
Like chloroforms the kid?
This is only a bad dream.
Oh, this piece of trash.
I not only have incontrovertible.
I didn't have chloroforming a kid on my bingo card for the Iron Giant.
The army arrives in the morning, Hogarth. Don't get cute.
I gotta warn Dean.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Dino Machino.
Oh, he's got a nice nail job.
Yeah. Well, you have to make it known that he did it.
Well, he's a government worker. I mean,
I eat pieces of shit.
I love the stare down. Ooh, which one's gonna fall asleep?
Oh,
maybe him. Oh, boom.
Eat some of that. Some of that coffee.
Espresso.
Huh. 3 o'clock. Wow. 7:15. He's out. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Ferris Bueller.
Morning, Kent.
The old Alcatraz movie.
He walks past you.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to Dino.
Well, he didn't seem too worried. Hopefully, we're going to make Kent look like a doofus.
Where is it?
What?
The metal man.
Ah, the metal man. He's in the back.
Is he gonna play it off like it's some of his art?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh no.
If you really want him, and if, you know, throw in.
Oh, a nice swerve. I didn't see that coming.
You just blew millions.
Now pack up. I'll expect you back in Washington to clear out your office. Yes, sir.
Wow. I don't think he's going down like that without a
I see why
fight.
Hogarth sneaks out here.
You mean you know about that?
Now I do.
Attack dog off duty.
I thought he was gonna
Maybe
like,
wink
or something.
Yeah.
like turn off one eye, blink it on and off.
Oh,
I can't. And all that implies.
I don't think we've seen the last
you can move
of him.
now. Nice job.
Just careful with that.
Tomo!
No, Tomo.
Oh, look at that.
Take this!
Oh.
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 Oh no.
Stupid gun.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
I said get back! I mean it!
No, stop.
He's our friend.
He's a piece of hardware, Hogarth. Why do you think the army was here? A big gun that was.
I got gun.
Yeah? What's that, huh? You almost did that to Hogarth!
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Giant, come back!
Dino gonna
It
put
was defensive.
Yeah.
He reacted to the gun. You're not gonna get there fast enough on foot.
Hop on the back of the motorcycle.
In the winter.
snow.
In the winter.
Dad said the Give me the binoculars. What? Hey, there it is. I see it. It's walking away. Hey, give me those. Over there. See it? See it? The monster. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Oh, yep. It's going to reveal himself, and
yep.
The town is probably going to be all behind him, and the army comes
kids.
back or something.
Dad! Daddy!
Well, will you look at that? If that's not just the most goddamn wholesome thing I've ever watched.
Look behind you! The giant! It's attacking! Stop it!
Mother of God.
Yep, see, the town's going to...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
they're firing weapons.
Yeah, bazookas.
Jeez.
You gotta make them stop. The giant's got the kid with him.
I'll take care of it.
Take off on my bike in the snow. Yeah.
Mr. President, we have a situation, sir.
Oh, those phantoms.
This is a little aggressive. Oh boy.
Oh, he's got jets.
Whoa. Apparently so. You imagine the amount of thrust it would take to move something like that?
Oh, you guys are...
Oh, no.
I was able to fight it that time.
Control it that time. But this is going to get messy.
Inverted.
Inverted. Oh, no.
Gotcha.
Oh, no. We can't lose the giant.
Let's find out what this thing is and who said it.
You probably could have done that without trying to take the thing out.
Well, Mansley also said that it was that it took out the kid.
Oh, no.
That's your perimeter.
Oh, he's going to be mad.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's going to be fully operational. Oh!
Oh, boy. How about don't shoot at it anymore?
He's unconscious, but he's okay. Let's get him in the car.
He's a little concussed. Don't anybody worry.
Oh, these things are toast.
Oh, that was cool. That guy's out there popping off rounds from a rifle.
Gotta help him.
Are you crazy, kid? You're lucky to be alive. We're taking you to a hospital.
Whose voice is that?
I can't pinpoint it.
Well, just tell me now. We're this far in.
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr. All right, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten. I wouldn't have gotten that. No way.
Do you recognize the mom at least?
No, who's the mom?
Ready the attack and prepare to retreat to the fallback.
No, stop! My son is out there!
Guns kill. And you don't have to be a gun. You are what you choose to be. You choose.
Oh, God.
It's okay. It's okay. We gotta show them you're good.
Well,
how are we going to do that?
Well,
General, you shoot now and the whole thing starts all over again.
Coming now, General. Our future's at stake.
Orders?
jeez.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hogarth!
Hold your fire. The boy's alive.
It's a trick. Launch the missile.
It's a trick.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
Launch the missile now.
It's going to take out everybody, including yourself?
Missile is targeted to the giant's current position.
We're all going to die, Mansley, for our country.
Screw our country. I want to live.
In true Shooter McGavin fashion.
It's the missile. When it comes down, everyone will die.
It's like the old javelin from Call of Duty.
I heard you played that once or twice.
Hook, you stay.
Oh, is he going to fly up and take the missile? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
No. Follow
Oh,
me.
come on.
Well, it's either that or the whole town is wiped out.
Can't he fly up and catch it like Iron Man or something? Does he have to take it?
Love you.
I think we're gonna get an okay ending. No way they can take out the giant on us.
Well, he was back in Ready Player One, so maybe we'll be okay.
Good man.
Oh.
Wait, like he didn't.
I
Like catch
don't think he made it. That was a nuke.
See, at least Shooter was a lovable guy you love to hate. This guy you just hate.
I never would have guessed we were gonna lose.
No, not at all.
Huh.
Your best work yet, honey.
Oh!
Oh, hey, Hogarth. The general sent this to you. He said it was the only part recovered. He thought you should have it.
I miss him.
Is it still alive? The piece, maybe? Oh, it is.
Oh, there we go. He's gonna rebuild himself.
Yeah, just like before.
Gosh.
Try to find all the pieces.
Gotta remember to come back to the stuff they showed us earlier.
Yep.
See you later.
It's all in the ocean there.
Yeah. It's going to take a little while, but it'll get there.
Or in Iceland. Aha! Nice. There it is.
All right.
25 years later, give us part 2.
Nice.
Brad Bird. Look at that. How to Train Your Dragons next. I'm pretty sure they're
doing the slow clap.
Yep. No. No. End
No,
credits.
but the whole time you guys are saying, "Oh, okay, is he gonna be back?" And I'm like, I'm just sitting there.
Cloris,
I'm just sitting there looking.
Cloris Leachman was
Just looking there. As we he only had one line. That's who I thought it was too. Yeah.
Oh, John Mahoney was the general, the dad from
Frasier.
Frasier, yeah.
And then the late Emmet Walsh.
And then Dave and I locked eyes, but we knew he only had one little line looking at the tractor, but it was our friend, the manager of Major League was in there.
Oh, that's who that was.
Yep. Okay, you looked at me. I thought maybe you knew.
No, I just didn't want you saying it.
So what happened to your tractor?
Hold on a little bit.
Give him the heater.
Hold on a little bit further with the names.
That's as far as I
Okay.
Yeah. We can probably look IMDb.
But yeah.
Well, it's always fun, trying to figure out names from, a movie that's 25 years old because, things are going to be a little bit different. But so this one was a lot of fun. And, I'm just saying we've got part 2 of Fast X coming out. And this isn't that far off from what could be a storyline in the new Fast and Furious. I'm just saying all the elements are there. They're all there, just waiting to be used. But
I wasn't sure what direction you were going.
Yeah, I had no idea where you're going.
I'm just saying there might be a story there. But no, this one was a lot of fun. And I think what made it so much fun, as opposed to having it be set in, 1999 like they could have, they went back to the 50s. So, the tech was a little bit different. We got to have a completely different musical score during the whole movie, which I thought was a lot of fun. And just some different characters from a little bit of a different time. So that definitely made it a lot of fun. Dean really came through there and shined. And of course, Shooter McGavin was the character you just hate him. That's it. No redeeming qualities whatsoever on that character. So it had all the makings of everything you want. The animation was a lot of fun. I really like, personally, this is my favorite kind of genre of animation, probably because it reminds me of my childhood a little bit, but there's just something about when it feels hand drawn, that just is a little bit different. Like, look, do I appreciate like Puss in Boots 2 and how good that was? Absolutely. It's phenomenal and it's incredible, but there is some kind of nostalgia you get from watching an animated film that's done like this, and I just really enjoy it. So that made it a lot of fun. The story aside, which was great. Look, the boy finds his friends. I love how they did the different pieces of the giant. The one was like a big dog that he was trying to get out of the house. I thought that was brilliant, because I'm like, well, they can't, I'm thinking to myself, how are they going to do the whole movie where he's like trying to hide this enormous giant and kind of do things a little bit different. So I liked how they had it where it could be pieces and it could rebuild itself. We had the early T-1000 call out, how it was able to do that as if it was liquid metal, but that was a really cool twist I didn't see coming. And what surprises me the most is that typically with animated movies that are so revered and loved, usually you end up kind of finding out a little bit about them, and it was interesting coming into this one knowing nothing. And I think that's because of how old it is. I think like once it gets to a certain point where if you haven't heard anything or haven't researched anything, all the new stuff starts coming out and it's kind of forgotten. So I think maybe that kind of helped the three of us out and maybe why we didn't know anything about it, but that made it a ton of fun. And again, the cast did a great job with all the voice acting, and especially when you consider it is 25 years old. You think about where some of these actors are now versus where they were when they started. I mean, 99, Jennifer Aniston was famous for Friends, but not the international superstar that she is now. And obviously same with Vin Diesel and a handful of the other actors who a little bit more established, but still getting the mainstream animated type work. Maybe they weren't getting as much, so that was a lot of fun. But either way, a great messages about being there for your friends and everything. I really enjoyed it. This one was a lot of fun. It only took 25 years.
Yeah,
you guys go ahead, because I've seen it.
I do have to say, I would disagree. I would say Jennifer Aniston in 99 was probably at peak popularity. Friends was, as far as I'm concerned, Friends was peak. Yes, she got into movie roles after, but it was because of Friends. Opinions vary.
But opinions vary.
That's beside the point. I'm like, I wonder if people are going to be like, but Friends! The Friends army going to be going after Mason Quinn here. What an incredibly wholesome movie. The one line, you are who you want to be.
Choose to be.
You are who you choose to be. Thank you, answer. You are who you... No, I mean, seriously, Thank you. You are who you choose to be. Normally I write stuff down. I got so into this, I didn't write it down. You are who you choose to be, and he chose to be Superman. Obviously, he was programmed as a battle robot, a very, very destructive, just earth-ending capabilities of a battle robot, and you are who you choose to be. I mean, look, this was a fun movie. It was different than a lot of the things that we've watched. It didn't rely super heavily on the animation. In fact, the animation, it also felt very 50s to me. Mm-hmm. So, I wasn't sure what we were going to get for animation in 99, but it felt like a throwback. So I think not really focusing on how technologically advanced the animation is really helps you focus on the story at some level, because you're not like, they didn't do anything unique with the animation. They didn't do anything. I'm 99% positive they whatever they call it when they do similar animation but with different characters in, with Elmer Fudd in a couple of those scenes, and that's not a bad thing. Like a shout out, and for those of you who know what I'm talking about, we've seen, if you Google it, you can see like certain animated films. It's the exact same motion, the exact same everything. They just lay over different characters, which, look, if you're doing an animated film 30 years apart, nobody's going to recognize it unless somebody pops it online. But I thought that was a really cool call out to some old Elmer Fudd cartoons. And of course, this came out in the 90s. I think parents who had their kids in the 90s, they probably grew up watching Elmer Fudd. So I think that was probably a really, really fun throwback for them. Just great lessons. You had a young boy who was curious and and wasn't getting along with his friends because he was advanced a grade and, found an unlikely new best friend in a robot who came from space. And you had the old guy telling tall tales, reminded me of Independence Day with Randy Quaid's character. But just a fun movie. I love the way they portrayed the hand kind of as being like a puppy, in the house, and how he had to do all that. It was good enough humor. They didn't really have to throw any like adult humor in, which I think is pretty popular now for animated films, which I think is a good thing. But they throw a lot of adult humor in, stuff that might go over a kid's head. It was.
Well, they had Kent like looking at her boobs, like, "Oh, hello," and then but like very PG-ish.
Very PG-ish. But it didn't have to be like super gut punchy either. They didn't have to like put you into tears. Obviously, like at the end, I'm like, no, what's happening? And I thought, honestly, if you guys hadn't been like, well, just wait, I would have thought like that was the lesson. Like, here's this guy who's supposed to be this battle robot and he ends up sacrificing himself, and they build him a memorial. I 1000% did not see that coming. And even had they ended it like that, I don't think that would have been a terrible ending. I think it was, hey, we built this statue. It shows the boy in the hand. Everybody's going to always remember him for the good he did. But I keep coming back to wholesome. They didn't have to overdo it with the animation. The music was fun, but it's not like some of the animated series that we get now or animated films where they have these huge musical scores that you tie into the film. Look, I've never watched the movie Frozen, but I know Let It Go. With Shrek, you have Smash Mouth. With so many of these, animated films, with Lion King, you have a whole score. But for this, they didn't rely heavily on the music. They didn't rely too heavily on the animation. It didn't have to be anything fancy, and it was simplistic perfection.
Yeah, I'm waiting for part 2 25 years later.
Right?
I think they easily could, right? And I'll give Puss in Boots as the example. I'm sure they came in thinking it would do okay. Now, I get it. Like, if you look at the numbers here for box office, and 99, I'm sure it had a budget of 70 million, only made opening weekend like 25, 23. Sure, that's not good, but, things could change. It seems like it's a lot of people asked us to do this, so I got to imagine there's a ton of fans of this movie. And with the way that writing is today, technology is today, they could probably really pull on some heartstrings with the storytelling they could do today. Because in this one, I thought it was just a simple, fun little story. They teased that we were going to lose the Iron Giant here, which I was like, oh, they're really going to do that? Which I'm glad they showed us at the end that it was coming back. And they did set up a couple things that, came back around where I should have took at least a moment to be like, all right, maybe if they do that, it can come back. Like The Rent. When I saw the sign, I'm like, huh? And then Kent came in, I'm like, should have known, of course. Yep. They showed that for a reason. And then they showed the reason for the hand where the signal was coming out, right? Should have known that missile was not going to really take out Iron Giant, just dissemble him so he can bring himself back together. So that's cool how they did that and then left our imagination. Will he go back and find him? So that's why I think if you do number 2, you have plenty of story there to be like, you could do some kind of quick catch up and then boom, they're back together. But then I don't know how or what comes out of that, but there's something there, I think. The cast, I assume an easy payday for Vin, because then a year later he's off to, or maybe 2 years later, give or take, he's off to do the Fast series. So Jennifer Aniston, great to have her on, which she was barely in here. I'm kind of surprised they didn't incorporate the mom a little bit, but the story was about Hogarth and the Iron Giant, so it makes sense. I was actually digging Dean Connick Jr.'s character there.
Yeah, loved it.
I wasn't sure what to think of Dean right away, but then as we kept going on, comic relief basically was great. Great timing by them to do that. And then a good old Christopher McDonald.
Shooter.
But I thought he's great. I'm surprised he hasn't done, and maybe he has, and I just don't know about it. I'm surprised he hasn't done more animation or voice acting, because I think he was great. Actually, all these people were great with the voice acting. So, Hey, good movie. I mean, there's some themes in there, you know, about friendship and everything like that. And what was the other one? Like you said, Dave, be you.
You are who you choose to be.
Yeah, exactly what he said.
I kept Dennis Green in my head the whole time.
You are who you thought you were.
They are who we thought they were.
Yeah, a little bit of a memory came in. But overall, it was great. I loved the story, and you know, Kent making the big goof at the end of like, you're gonna take all of us out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll just duck and cover.
His rage is just take out the giant, and almost took out everyone, including himself. So, again, not a bad flick here. It was actually entertaining. So, got me kind of into it.
Yeah, like so for this movie.
When did you see it first?
I saw it because my I'm an honorary uncle for my best friend.
But when though?
Kids.
What year?
Probably around when they were younger, around 9-10. So I saw it like 10 years after it came out.
Okay.
Because they loved it on DVD and Blu-ray, and I was watching them, and they're like, "We got to watch it. We're watching this movie Iron Giant," and I was like, "All right, well, I'm here watching it. I might as well watch it with you because you guys like it." And I fell in love with it too, and so that's why I knew the voices, and because I would look up some of the information about it, just the voices, because I was interested in that stuff. But yeah, like you said, it is like a love letter as far as to like 1950s animation, because you can kind of see it with how they kind of bled the colors a little bit. It's great that, I mean, Aniston, like, she's only done like a handful, I want to say, of animations of lending her voice, and same with like Christopher McDonald. Obviously, Vin Diesel is known mostly, obviously, for I Am Groot. So we got to hear him say more than just that. But so it's funny watching it now, because at the time, none of the Guardians came out the first original times I've seen it. But so it's funny now seeing them see a tree and go tree, because you can be like, oh my God, you know, 15 years later, there's Steve Rogers goes, I am Steve Rogers, and like, oh, the tree over there. No, it's I Am Groot. So that was a lot of fun to see with that. And for me then too, it was finding the new voices. Like, I totally forgot about the manager from Major League being in there. Hey, something happened to your tractor and stuff like that. So just seeing this again, and I forgot about the train scene, which was hilarious, still hilarious to me, because he's sitting there trying to be so meticulous on there, and you know, just how it was a defensive robot. So you could have a sequel, but where would the story lie? Maybe if it starts to learn more and more English, it can maybe tell you about where it came from. I love how when the kid, like when he saw him in the comic book, he thought he was a Tomo, I think is what the name is. And he's like, no, you're good, so you're Superman. So then when he's trying to play with him in the junkyard, he's like, hey, come on, Atomo. He's like, no, Atomo. And then Superman, and he does his little pose and everything. And remembering that he flies, I did remember obviously being really sad the first time I saw it that he went up to the rocket, and was pleasantly surprised by the ending, by seeing him reassemble. So yeah, I mean, it'd be so much fun. What the
I was going to say, kind of before I forgot, part 2 could be where the Iron Giant wants to find his family, because he gets like a little signal.
Yeah. Family.
And it's all about his family.
Well, and maybe Hogarth follows in his father's footsteps and joins what appeared to be the Air Force. And
well, I would say Dean just builds him a giant charger that he can drive in with some Nas.
That would work too.
That'd be just perfect.
Hero in space.
And then also real quick though too, the whole throwback to the whole nuclear era, where it was like, you said it jokingly, but it is legit that, oh, just hide under a desk. And so we're laughing at the cartoon that essentially that they're showing the kids, and it's like, yeah, that's what they were told back then, and not like it's gonna help a whole hill of beans. So I think those guys are gonna start with their stories.
All right.
It's obviously getting erased.
Yeah, I'll start.
Right, yeah, once you start it off there.
Yeah, 3.7 for this guy. I'd probably do one more rewatch, but I don't know if it'd be like my always go-to rewatch, because man, I have to say, at least for me, I feel like the animation market,
the bar is high.
It's there's so many, it's so high, and I get it. If you grew up watching this, and it's always a must for you because you grew up watching it, totally understandable. But for me, 3.7.
Oh, well, I'll start off second. Well, I've seen him how many times, watched him with kids how many times. I give it a 5. So and you were talking about too about the box office. I saw that wasn't too good, but I believe the DVD rentals and purchases were really up for it. Because
I've heard that.
yeah, so
That makes sense.
So sometimes when you wonder how does it get a sequel, it's because hopefully that back end pays dividends.
I would like to see what else came out in '99 that it had to compete with around that same time. That'd be interesting to see. But yeah, for me, this one had just about everything you want. This is a 4 out of 5 for me. Again, it's not a big, grandiose type animated movie that we're used to seeing, but it was still awesome. Still had a ton of actors in it that we all love. This one was a lot of fun. This is a 4 out of 5 answers for me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought this was perfection. And for me, we've mentioned on this channel multiple times, like when we set the bar very high for certain films, like Coco and Up, like easy, just there's How to Train Your Dragons, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which if I'm being honest, I think is my ultimate. And I thought after Coco, like I would never say they hit very different for me. But in any regards, so sometimes when I want to throw out those really high scores, I find myself comparing it to those movies, and then I have to just take a step back and say it doesn't have to be those movies because it can be different levels of awesome. And for me, like I said it before, this was simplistic perfection. It was very unique compared to a lot of the animated stuff that we watched. It was very refreshing. It kept it light. I didn't have to have a Kleenex or anything. I didn't have to take a minute after we were done. So this is a 5 for me. Am I going to compare it to the likes of, Up, Coco, Last Wish? No, I'm not. But it was perfection in its own right, and I think it was just a phenomenal film. I'm so glad I watched it. I'm with Diamond Dave. I think you could absolutely do a sequel to this, whether he becomes a protective robot. Answer brought up giving us backstory. We have a lot of the voice actors are still with us. So I think we could do a sequel and maybe do pretty well with it. I think people would like that.
I mean, just think about the heartbreak you can write.
Yeah, you could have him from leaving his home planet.
Heartbreak you could write where he goes back, and he
there
doesn't
are
come,
some layers you can go to.
He goes to wherever he's from.
Furia.
He tells Hogarth, I'm not coming back because I'm with family. And all the tears, hey, could be
because the other one I was saying is like how quickly it reassembles, because even that was who knows how much time had passed there. Because if say it took a real lot longer and he came back and Hogarth was an adult or even a young adult, how their adventures could be somewhat different. So I think that'd be a lot more fun. So
it looks like from what we're seeing on Wikipedia that the studio just really dropped the ball with marketing. It did very well with test audiences, and they had expected it to be a high success. Looks like they spent a bunch of their money on Wild Wild West with Will Smith. They blew their marketing budget on Wild Wild West, which I've never watched because I thought it looked so terrible in previews. And neglected the Iron Giant.
Good work. Don't watch it.
Bad.
It's not good.
But in any regard,
tell us. Maybe you want them to watch it.
Previews, but it makes sense.
Seen it way too many times.
Especially when we're talking '99. The internet was just becoming more and more popular in '99. Of course, no social media. Word of mouth had to be physical interaction. Word of mouth. You couldn't share it. So when people go to a movie and they absolutely love it, it's not like they can go online and spread the word anymore. So in 1999, if they just really didn't put much marketing dollars behind this, it makes all the sense in the world, because this was a phenomenal.
Yeah, we saw another movie recently. I can't remember what it was we did on the channel, but I remember you and I, Oak, we both said that how badly they dropped the marketing and the trailer for it, because the movie was so much better than what the trailer indicated. I just don't remember what it was. But you folks, Hollywood's done that a number of times where they put out a trailer and then you watch the movie and you're like, that was so good. How did they drop the ball so bad in the marketing? But
we just watched it too. It's not like where you guys were pumped for Avatar: The Last Airbender. You thought the trailer looked good until you watched the actual movie.
It was something where the trailer didn't tell tell the story of what the movie was. God, it's
Yeah,
going
at
to
all.
drive me
Well,
nuts now.
we'll discuss it
figure
off
it out.
camera.
In any regard, you guys know how that
Well,
happens.
we love Iron Giant. Love you as well. So thank you once again for joining us. So for Diamond Dave Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. Good night, pals.